Good evening, good evening. Welcome to my secondary channel, the number one Grinda Real Talk. Sorry about that. Sorry. Good evening, good evening. Welcome to my secondary channel, the number one Grinda Real Talk. Yours truly, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube. People that dress stuff like that. Had to, receive spiritual counsel. So this is what I do sometimes. You know. Um, this is gonna be emotional, um, boxing commentary. So if you have kids, I'm not gonna use no language or nothing. Nah, it's not that, but it's gonna rub some people off. And it's had to be said. I know some of our people ain't gonna respond for it. They're not gonna want to listen to it. It's okay too, but it needs to be said. Like my late father say, you gotta stick it for what's right. When you stick for what's right, that means you're helping others. And sometimes people is not gonna respond for doing what's right. Just a few. But you're standing for what's right when you know it yourself, you know you're helping you, especially the history is true. And we understand all throughout, as humans in this world, sometimes we don't want to stand it to the truth. We want to make our own truth sometimes. Sometimes we just see the ultimate truth. So tonight, I'm gonna talk the truth. As I see it, and I know there's other people see it. That's when you see black excellence. It doesn't mean that other nationalities don't see our black excellence. They do, and they do acknowledge shit in it. And I'm just letting y'all know I appreciate it. We appreciate it. And thank you so much to keep on acknowledging it. Keep on fighting for it. Because all we need. There are even some that thinks that, we just made it. And nah, it's still a constant fight to stand up as being human beings, especially us as African descent. Still fight for our rights, still to be part of the human family, as we should, as we are. But there are some in this world, all nationalities, even some of our people, brainwashed. They're very manipulative, very deliberate. You see Black Dynamite Booker, part of the Black Murders. We're going to get it in tonight. So, I'm going to play this short intro, hit y'all with some Wu-Tang. I'll be back.
I thought y'all wasn't going to see me. I'm the Osiris of this shit.
Check this out.
Perfect.
Champion, the way of the warrior, champion eyes, get back up, my spirit cries.
But you're a well-rounded warrior. You keep on fighting. That's what I am. Well-rounded warrior. I say for me, I've been passed over with my family, my fans, so-called family, some so-called family members, some friends, and etc. Pass over me. They feel that I'm not even there. And I used to accept it as I'm gonna prove something to you. Nah. That I have to understand when I get older is what I am. And I have to understand that when I'm moving of a certain space of my life to strive to do better, not that many people is going to understand your vision. Not many people is refused to understand the growth of your vision, of your self-vision. The growth of your vision help some.
You ain't lying.
Again, welcome to my secondary channel, the number one grinder, real talk. Yours truly, number one grinder. This is the underrated boxing commentary. Number 3, we talk about black excellence tonight. I'm gonna give back another minute because I did start a little late. Um, but I hope everybody's doing okay. I really do. Keep it like that. I hope everybody doing all right. Hope you have a prosperous day, safe day. Let me read this first before I continue. Just remember us as the righteous ones. We are still winners. We are still winners. That's the real. Remember that. Remember that. And then shout out to brother Mark Nash. Thanks for coming. Thanks for always for your support. Shout out to you. Thank you. Peace to you and your family. Very much appreciated. Really is. Very much appreciated. You know, and keep on doing the good work. We're gonna give it like a few more seconds. Then we're gonna get it going. The ones who come late, hey, just catch you on the rewind. Cause I ain't trying to, be up all night. And I definitely want to keep y'all up all night because I know y'all got things to do, get ready to go to work, school, and so gotta be fair. Gotta be fair. No. But my morning was like, but it came out, great. Came out great today. All praise Jehovah God. All praise Jehovah God for that. So I'm blessed to see another day. I'm blessed to talk to y'all. Like I said, we'll get a few more seconds because I know sometimes YouTube get a few more seconds and we're gonna get this going. Okay. Good evening, family. Welcome to my secondary channel again. Y'all is truly the number one grind. One of the best case secrets on YouTube. the best of the business. Be holding it down for a long time. The ones my underrated darkest family, I'm gonna get that channel. Get working on the channel. The channel will be back soon. And but I want to thank y'all. Keep holding me down. I appreciate it. But let's get into it. You know, for a long time in boxing, there have been quite a few injustices of our black fighters. And there are even some of us that looks like me that fail to understand that fails to understand history, that fail to see, what the black murderers had to fight against each other. That the system stills discriminate us. No. And along the way had been great fighters that looks like me, had bring boxing to great prominence. But again, this system don't want to acknowledge it. I see how they treat Brother Wilder. I see how they treat Larry Holmes and the late great marvelous Marvin Hagler. I even see how they treat Thomas Holmes. So I have my share of see things and see things I see crookeds. They even in boxing right now that stole businesses from other fighters. Also, I witness organized crime that our black fighters have been got screwed for decades. But again, still some of us and the rest of the system fail to see that. And to me, I used to get mad at it. I did. I had every right to. You know, even you got some boxers that looks like us now refuse to understand black excellence in boxing, present even in the past. I don't know, shame on y'all. I guess that green feels good in your pocket, does it? Sell out your soul, huh? Now there's going to be people that I could critique. There's nothing wrong to critique. There's nothing wrong to be agreeable, and there's nothing wrong to be disagreeable. But at the same time, you can never disagree of true history. And that's why the system in boxing failed to understand that. They failed to understand black excellence, not just in boxing, but also training. Harry Wiley Sr., but hands down, best trainer ever. Still don't get no credit. Even you got Manuel Stewart. The people can talk about Manuel Stewart they want, but he don't even get the credit he deserves. Oh, he just worked on Hayward. No, he had other ones. He had other boxers in different weight class won multiple championships, and they did it a different way. You know, even you got I forgot his first name, but one of the Merriweathers. Great trainer. But it seems like when it comes to black excellence, we second. Also, we see that some that don't look like us, that had channels. They talk about, oh, that fight is great. That wasn't great. It did like that. Oh, they're like, but why you never mention what they have to overcome of social content that looks like y'all, white. But but it's so funny, y'all don't want to talk about that. But so conveniently, y'all want to talk about black excellence. It just baffles me. It really is. And the ones that support black excellence, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the ones on the low perpetrate the fraud. Every time we talk about black excellence, oh, what about that person? Stick to the subject. We're talking about our people. Shout out to Darrell Chalo, Big Chalo. He came to the boxing live yesterday. He was happy, just as we was happy that Jamel Child that won undisputed. But again, it's still some that looks like us, always got some negative to say. Oh, y'all something else. Y'all part of that rotten tree. But y'all have the right. That's what y'all good to say that. I have a right to say it. Do you know history? Do you know what important is to be undisputed? Do you know what levels that Jamel had to take? And even ones in the past? Do you know how great Derrick James is? A former fighter? To put in the work? Huh? How Derrick James and Jamel Charles had worked together? Because rest for sure, there's a lot of people in this media was counting Jamel Charlo out. Yes, they were. Yes, you was. Yes, you was. Don't even jump the gun. Don't even. I would no. Yes, you was. Yes, you was. Because I'm all about being accountable. So y'all, it's for a long time. Y'all want to be wishy washy. Nah. And people have problems after the fight, what Jamel has said. I don't have no problems with it. I really don't. And when brother Jamel said, "I fight for our people," it hits home with me because we're still fighting. Being a black man in this country is not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Even around the world, it's not easy. Now I know there are some they feel that they privilege. Okay, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. But y'all don't. But when something happens, don't mark your stupid behind here. Nah, we don't want you. But When I was talking to Big Charlo yesterday on Brother McLean's podcast, No Ducks on Instagram, I want you to go check out Brother McLean doing his thing. Brother Clarence McLean is McLean Clarence on Instagram on his No Duck Zone podcast. I want y'all to check it out. Great stuff he put in. So shout out to him. Also, you have McLean Promotion on Facebook. Also, I want y'all to check that out too. And what it means to me that what Jamel had done. It was so funny when I was watching the waiting. It was so funny that he came up with the flag, right? And he understood coming with the flag. He understood that, but to USA. And I noticed that Castano, he didn't put out his flag until he seen Jamel did it. I peeped that. Supposed to represent your country. You're supposed to rap. So I don't know how y'all feel about it. To me, it was a slap in the face to me. So what it means to me is this. He's standing up against this evil system that they actually was putting lines against him. And he kept on knocking it down. They failed to understand how pressure that Jamel was on. And when he stopped them at the 10th round. Yeah. Stick it to the evil system. Stick it to this evil system. I teared up. Yes, I teared up. So shout out to the Charo family. So get back, I was talking to Big Charlo. When I was telling I was proud. I was proud to see that. It wake our black man masculinity up. It wakes up like stick our chest out, you know? Because Jamel understand, yeah, I knocked him out, but you know what I'm saying? I'm with y'all, our people, you know, our manhood. And I know what he's saying that it went over media's head. I figure that. Because they don't respect us anyway. They don't. You know? And possible. This Hope Spence and Crawford fight. Is Spence be victorious over Terrence Crawford? You know what that means? That means that Derrick James would have T-Train 2. One possible 2. Undisputed. You know, as for me personally, I could witness Possible had 2 undisputed before the year's out. Then we cannot forget about Devin Haney. Ooh, he going to little money and fight Cabosa. But that's another undisputed. I'm just saying we great, man. Nobody can tell it. We the ones. We are the ones, you know. Stand up against this evil system, just as the black and they own way the black murderers did. And even black fighters even did. They even some had to take someone had to take their purse, you know, to get a shot, title shot. You know? There's some that keep on fighting to feed their family. Almost 25, 30 years. And Madonna, they just love the sport, you know, the science of it. But we don't talk about that. So tonight is a continued celebration that black man from Louisiana and the child mother and father moved them to Houston just to be respected, to be noticed of this human family and his son. One junior middleweight undisputed. Despite everything that against him, he did it. That's a blessing, y'all. That's a blessing. I love being black. I love being a black man. And I know there's some scars comes with it, yeah. But imagine what our people had to overcome of impossible times. We're resilient, and we still here. Then you got some commentaries, you know, they don't want that. They don't even want to acknowledge it. Even some of them look like us. Now there are some, but number one grinder, you going back on time. Why? Because it's good to know what's going on in the past because nothing ain't changed. It's happening right now. There are some, they feel they entitled to have what they have. I don't understand that part. Oh, I'm just saying, recognize black excellence. Recognize it. If you don't want to embrace it, you don't have the right to talk about it. You don't. And again, the boxers that don't look like us, that recognize us, very much appreciate Thank you very much. Even the commentators that know the history, we thank you. We appreciate it. That's just a few of y'all. Cause a lot of them, no good. They no good. You're no good. Stand up against the system, y'all. Whatever it takes. So let's give Deontay Wilder his flowers. The Charlo brothers, they flowers. Spence his flowers. Crawford his flowers. Because the media is not going to do it. So we have to do it. Just as Green Magazine still left our Charlo for pound. You gonna tell me he can't even be in the top 5? But it's all enough. Y'all make sure that cherry picking Alvarez be on 4. But I understand y'all protect him. Y'all protect that somebody pop with steroids. Oh, y'all protect him. Or he get all types of belts, right? Oh, people say you hate. I'm not hating. I'm stating facts. There's Jamel. Y'all don't like what he's saying, but he never got popped for anything. But y'all want to leave him off the Ring Magazine. And you wonder why we feel a certain way. And I'm talking about hardcore boxing fans. Us hardcore boxing fans. That was a joke. Y'all a joke. Ring Magazine, any magazine, y'all's a joke. You really are. High under your racist attitude, your racist association. Incredible. Still injustices. Anybody listen and anybody wants to donate, a cash app is JT53000 $ capital JT 53000 if you want to donate. If you're new listening, hit the bell. Also hit the like. They're very much appreciated. So it's so important that even fighters that look like us, they need to expand their knowledge. They need to go back and understand what the black boxers had to work. And even your boxers back then, they was hard. They even some in the Hall of Fame that fought like 135 times. And 36, they probably had like maybe 20 losses, or maybe some had 5 or 6 losses and 50, 60 knockouts. There's some that, like Willie Pep, I believe Willie Pep won over 200 some fights. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, George Page in the building? What's good? Yeah. But he's still on a pound for pound. You can't make this up, y'all. You can't. Just like an MMA. MMA is the same way too. Me and George and Escacha, we gonna talk about that soon too. We meant to talk about it. We gonna bring the hypocrisy and racist of MMA too. But we're gonna get back to we're gonna stick to the subject. Even you got some fighters that disrespect our fighters, and the media do not want to say nothing about it. Even you got even some commentators, they don't even want to say nothing about it. Stand on the truth. You can't see people from want to keep on saying, I'm standing on my truth. Sometimes your truth is not the truth. You got to stand on the truth. What's in front of you. So we got to be real careful when I'm talking about certain situations. I'm standing on my truth. No, the truth is in your face. Say it for what it is. If it's something, if there's injustice, say it for what it is. Say it for what it is. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all want to play this evil possum. Y'all want to be politically correct. Politically correct never upheld the truth. Do you understand that? And thank you, Brother Page, to come. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So we're going to keep on celebrating. We are going to talk about, we're going to speak on certain injustices that was happening to our fighters. And even when we call out the ones that is doing bad, that be on some wrong side of history, we calling them out too. But see, so funny that the media want us to call wherever they do something wrong, they want us to call that out. But other fighters that don't look like us to be getting popped by um, steroids and other stuff, y'all don't want to say nothing about that. Like Dillian, we know he's a PED popper and stuff like that, and it's easy. It's easy to say, very easy. But y'all never really talk about wild eating furry, right? Y'all never want to talk about wild eating furry, right? But y'all want to talk about dealing right, rightfully so. But but in the media, y'all don't have no smoke for furry. He's the best heavyweight. Man, come on, stop it. He's the best heavyweight, man. Come on, cut it out. Yeah, exactly. Right. The hypocrisy. Yes. Yes, Brother George. Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right. I was getting ready to bring that up too. And even that Jamel had won undisputed this past Saturday, you are still seeing racist comments. Now all of a sudden, Tim Zulu, Kuzulu, oh, I want to fight Child. Once you fight him, once you fight the other people. I see how y'all like switching things around too. All I'm saying, long as I'm breathing, I'm gonna make sure black excellence is in effect. No matter what sport it is, even include boxing. Saying derogatory, down low, racist things. And y'all know the media, y'all hear it, y'all don't want to say nothing. You do not want to put the fighter, correct the fighter. Now you want to do that, but you want to correct us. Y'all's a joke, man. Y'all really is a joke, man. Y'all some funny duddy. Y'all some funny duddy, funny bone racist, man. Y'all really is. Y'all really is. And the ones that follow your narrative, that looks like us, join them. Don't come back here. Don't come back here. Nah. Crazy, man. But I just want to get that off my chest because it's been in my system for a while. It's always going to be a uphill climb for the black fighter. That's the way it is because they never gave us a shot. But we always make history. And the ones that are fighting, they fight in the past, that acknowledge us, thank you so much. And the other nationalities, they made their mark too in boxing too. Hey, give them support too. Much blessings to y'all. They also Hall of Famers. Much blessings to y'all, but we gonna stick about black excellence tonight. Brother Khan, thanks for coming. Appreciate that. No. So salute to the Charlo family. Also, brother, Big Charlo, him and his wife, they expecting a little one. I'm saying, y'all, I'm letting you know I want to be Uncle Underrated. That's all I want to. I'll let you know. But shout out to you, brother. Thank you for blessing us. Really appreciate that. Thanks for talking to us. You know, Big Charlo, he know who he is. Thank you so much. And it's a blessing to be within your presence and you and your wife and the little one. It's a blessing to be in your presence. I want to thank you because you didn't have to talk to us, but you do. And I appreciate that. And other people that you talk to appreciate that. Because also there are some fighters that look like us. They act like they don't want to be no part. They don't want to have no parts. Box. Some fighters too. In general, they act like they don't want. They feel they ain't doing nothing. They feel like, hey, I don't have to talk to you. Yes, you do. You should acknowledge it. When you start getting losses and some things caught up, you better talk to us. But some of them had to learn the hard way. But black lessons is in effect back then and now. It's never gonna leave. It's never gonna leave. And thank you for that night, Jamel. to stick up against this system, to set them straight. Thank you. Because we've been saying that for a long time, but it seems like it turned on deaf ears. So I want to thank y'all. On behalf of my channel, yours truly, the number one grinder, my secondary channel, the number one grinder, Real Talk. Best of the business. This is the last of the underrated boxing commentary. Number 3, talk about black excellence in boxing. Respect our excellence, respect the grind, and respect that we took boxing to another province, to levels that people can imagine to see. Black excellence. And even there are some that don't look like us, they take it to the province too. So we can't leave them out. So I'm giving y'all a shout out too. But tonight we talk about black excellence. So I want to thank y'all. So Sean, you might have to probably catch it on the rewind. But I thanks for y'all to come. Again, if you want to donate, my Cash App is JT $JT 53000. Again, capital JT 53000. If you want to donate, and I might do some tomorrow. It really depends. I don't know yet, but I might do a little some tomorrow. But this is the last of the underrated boxing commentary. Number 3, number 4, be soon. We in effect. I want to acknowledge our people, our spot in boxing that needs to be more recognized, that needs to talk more about it, and even the conditions they have to overcome in the past. That's how I look at it. So if y'all don't like what I say, it's okay. Doesn't bother me. I'm always going to be a hardcore boxing fan. I'm always going to talk about boxing where I see it. It's because it's always good to talk about, but what's good? Boxing is good, but when it comes to injustice, especially for us as a people, it's always be quiet. That's the way it is. That's how they want to do it. We just keep on stepping on their neck. Just keep on pressuring them. Oh, you gonna step on my neck? No. Let me change that. We on you. We on you. You think you taking 20 steps? We on you. There's no hiding. None. So on behalf of my channel, shout out to y'all. Let's keep on standing against this evil system. Let's stand up against it. Stay in it. To justice. Thank you, Brother Con. I appreciate that. I wish many people would understand that, but I appreciate that. Appreciate that. But on behalf of my secondary channel, the number one grinder, Real Talk, that's all I want to give to y'all. Just think on that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all have a good night. Stay and be blessed. Peace to y'all and your families. Black excellence ain't going nowhere. We here forever. Remember that. So, y'all have a blessed night. Have a blessed night. Stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed. This one is Ghost. This is the last of the Underrated boxing commentary number 3. Share this out. Please share this out. Very much important. Share this out. Hit the like button. All right.